Yes, digital product family, hope you guys are well. This is a fantastic video today. We're going to be looking at one store that's around 3 months old, making currently approximately $10,000 per month, right? Which is absolutely fantastic for a young store like this. Now I'm going to go through a quick analysis. Now don't forget, this store is can apply to any kind of niche, if you like. Now, although this store is primarily a clip art store, it can work with the analysis that I'm going to go through can be applied to really any store in terms of like digital products, so Tumblr stores or whatever it is. So what we take away from this, you can actually adapt and you can actually implement in your own stores. Okay, so we're going to go through exactly what makes this store work and what makes it profitable and what makes it sell. Okay, so guys, without further ado, should I say, if you love digital products, you love selling, researching, creating, and all of that mad stuff, as I keep saying, then please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And don't forget to share, guys, because we are sharers right here. Guys, let's have a look at this store, right? Check this out. Now, this is a 3-month-old store, okay? It's a clip art store, like focused. It's had already 3,345 sales in the 3 months, right? It has 169 listings. And it has 169 listings on sale. Now listen, guys, check it. You got to really take these kind of things, understand these things, right? Sales are important. Everything that I'm going to go through are like some tips that I think you definitely need to implement when you're looking at your own stores. Look, typically, you're not going to, some people won't get sales in 1, 2, or 3 months, typically, right? It's actually, I wouldn't say rare, but I'm saying the majority of sellers won't get sales so early on, like this store. But what it is it's always a good idea to look at stores like this and to learn and to see what it is that they're doing that makes those sales come through very quickly, okay? Because they're obviously doing a few things right. And this is why we're analyzing it. And this is what I love to analyze. I'm an analyst. I like to analyze things so I can learn and then I can adapt that for myself. So this is very important to look at. It's got 169 so far listings, which makes sense because, it's only been 3 months, and 169, as you can see, on sale. It has watercolor clip arts 51, and it has Halloween clip arts 30, Christmas clip art 1, mega bundles 4, and fall clip art 72, Thanksgiving clip art 8. These are the categories that they have, okay? Now, check this out. They have these bundles, right? You can see there's an entire store bundle, which is something that you definitely need to be looking to do. If you don't have an entire store bundle, you need to be doing an entire store bundle because that is very popular. And actually on the search term, some people actually search for this. They search for entire store, whole store. These are actually keywords that has a very high keyword score, right? Low competition when you do the search. So just bear that in mind. Now, you've also got these other mega bundles in niches. So, for example, you've got the autumn mega bundle, you've got a Halloween mega bundle, you've got a mermaid mega bundle, and it's also very interesting to see how many images there are per bundle because this is also a very important factor. Okay, now if I go down the items, not all of them have that many. So if you see that here, you got this mega bundle, 4,400 images. These forest animal ones, 77 images. These 69 Halloween shop images, and not only is it important to look at exactly how many, but it's important to look at what the images are. Now, what I do know is if you look at 74 images for books, for example, in the middle of my screen right here, I know that books is something that people do search for, and these are watercolor clip art books. So, what this seller is basically doing is this seller has definitely done some really good SEO work and has found, looked at things that people actually search for, right? So books are something, watercolor books are something that people search for. And also finding niches that have lower competition than other ones. Because this is the key to this. To be able to sell and rank, then you need to, especially for a 3-month-old store, you need to be, moving quite quick. Okay, or touching on topics, niches that are not so saturated, obviously. Right, check this out. So you've got 71 sunflower images. Sunflowers are very popular. 67 autumn black woman images, 48 autumn barn images, dark fairies, and they are grouped in, they're not the same amount. So for example, these cute ghosts images 105, these coffee images 113, and so forth. So they have, if you like, bundles or groups of images in different numbers. Okay, but there's lots of them. If you look at this, there's quite a lot of these listings. I mean, there, like I said, there's 169 listings of different types. There's a lot of watercolor going on, because watercolor, like I said, is very, very popular. Look, there's even something on black cats and autumn in Amsterdam. Okay, now let's go a little bit deeper into the analysis, guys. I'm going to show you something. It's mad. Now, check this out. Let's go to the product analytics. Now, like I said, I mean, as you guys know, I use EVERBEE, my SEO research. Very important to have some kind of SEO, because you need to use something to analyze. But yeah, check out the links in my description for everything I use anyway. But check this out. Look at this. I want to show you something. This is how we can see what's going on. Now, let me go to the whole analyze all the listings, right? So you can see when I go to sort it by listing age, right? Listing age, that the 3-month-old listing, you can see that this one is actually still, what's really good about this store is that sometimes the trend is that the early listings, they're not making that much money, because what happens is you learn, you change, you tweak, and you improve those, designs. And over time you start selling, after a few months. But look, this is amazing. The oldest listing is still making money, $107. The next one is making $200. These are all 3-month listings, and they're all still making good money. So it tells you that what they've done is they're doing something correct. So let's just look at even the oldest listing, just for a start. Let's just very quickly analyze this, right? And I'll show you something. Now, there's a few things with this. I'll tell you one thing. There's a few things with this. First of all, obviously, this image gets clicked, and this image is a bestseller. Look, this is a bestseller. So first of all, it's about people actually want forest animals. You got to be able to sell people what they want. That's a basic thing. That's one thing. The other thing is, if you look at these images, they're really nice, watercolor, cute, friendly animals, right? Which also sell quite well. Now, it has a sale on it, and I keep saying to you guys, remember, the sale is very important. Very, very important. There has to be a sale on it. It tells you that it's got a PNG and an SVG version, commercial use, 77, and it's got 77 images. So when you got a listing, you got to think about how many you're going to give the customer. Now in this case it's 77. I definitely always would suggest that, especially as a newbie, you need to go in quite strong. And what I mean by that is, you'd have maybe at least 100, maybe 150, possibly 200 in a group, right, of images. And then how you do your listing is, and this is what I'm going to show on another video, is the way you have your main image is just literally to showcase what your products, what your watercolor, let's say in this case, forest animals, look like, so that they know what they're buying on the first image. Not later on. Generally, it's a good idea to have them all around, right? Generally, and just give it a simple name. Now, there's nothing complicated about this. It's just telling you 77 images and forest animals. I personally would probably add a little bit more information, like saying 300 DPI, just saying something like PNG and SVG, just on that image itself, somewhere in the corner. Yeah. But look, it doesn't have to be over the top. Look, when you look at this, it's quite simple. It's just showing you what they're selling in a clear format, and just keeping the middle bit blank, as in like, so that the writing stands out. That's it. Now let's just look at this further. All right, let's just have a look at a little animation. It's always good to have a video as well, guys, some kind of animation. Look at this. This is where the information comes in. Look, transparent background, PNG format, SVG format, literally just giving you the information that you need, right? And the size, okay? Because you just need to know this. So that's really nice. Simple animation, look at it. It's nothing tricky, nothing complicated. It's actually nice, it's simple, right? Then it shows you all the images that you get, because that's really important. I would definitely showcase and show what you want, because you might have in your head a few images. You might say, okay, I really want to have like a bunny, a rabbit, or I might want a squirrel. So you're going to sift through these and you're going to see. Now, the other major thing that is really fantastic, and I say it in many of my videos, that really helps to sell, because look, these images are the window to your sales, right? This and the title, I mean, the title is going to help it rank. But really, when the visual, the image, these ones is what's going to sell it. You need to have a good main image that just showcases what they sell. You need to have a little video, little animation thing going on. You should show what your images are, what the customer's going to get for sure, right? Then you need to show how to use these images. Now, I always say, do some mock-ups, show it on a mug, show it on a t-shirt, show it on a bag, do something. And what this seller is doing, which is amazing, is they are doing exactly that. They are showing it in simple mock-up terms, exactly what it looks like on different products, right? Different, right? Mug, t-shirt, right? Card, right? A little bag, a tote bag. Absolutely nailed it. They absolutely nailed it, right? Because this is what people want to know. People, when they buy clip art, you got to imagine, why do people buy clip art? Well, they're going to put it on a card. They're going to put it on a mug. That, you know, this is the reason why they're buying these clip art. So what you do is you reaffirm the reason and you just show them exactly what to do. Okay. So let's just exit this. Let's get out of this, right? That was just a few tips there. Now, so we looked at the old ones that are selling really, not too bad, you know, $107, $250. Remember, it's on a sale, so you got to take that into consideration. But look, as time went on, the seller started really ramping up the sales. Now, when we look at, let me just go to sort it in terms of revenue. I want to look at the top sales, the top selling items, and what really I mean, this top one is $4,399. It's only a 1 month listing, right? But the thing is, you probably can't do this until later, and I'll explain why. I mean, even this one, this 2-month-old one is fantastic. I think I might even shown this at some point. Check this out, right? Let me just look at this, and then I'll look at the really, you know, the big one. I'll touch on a few things right here. Check this out. I'll tell you what, this is a 2-month-old listing, another bestseller, right? Making 400 something odd dollars a month. I'll tell you what, this seller's done really well. Again, look at the layout. The layout is the same, right? All images around, just giving you a selection, telling you it's 105. It's cute images. What do you get? You get the video, you get this animation. Now, what I'm saying is, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you don't have to keep changing everything. Look, the same system for each listing is generally the same. Look, so you got the same system where you got the images around, you got the wording in the middle, right? Simple. You got the little animation just telling you exactly what you're getting, a PNG format, SVG, transparent, what people usually want to know on clip art. See, they're answering questions, answering those, showing you exactly what they look like, exactly what images you're gonna get in that when you download it, basically, right? And then the same thing that I showed you in the last one. Nothing has changed really. Look at that. How it looks, the mock-ups, exactly what's going to look on the products, which I think is amazing and is perfect. They're minimalist, they're not busy, just shows you simply exactly what you're going to get, right? That's it. This is the window to your sales. That's what's going to sell it. And obviously you got a sale, another sale, all items in the store on a sale. You need to do that. Make sure that your pricing is correct. You got to price yourself at a really good point. And when you go in, you need to price yourself lower than the competition. That way, if you don't have reviews, that's what you need to do, guys. And then also, I like the way they're kind of touching on things like scrapbook, because scrapbooking, journals, there's paper crafts, there are keywords here that is actually helping it rank, okay, and getting sales from different places, which is very smart, okay? Now, let's exit. We've looked at that really good listing, right? Which also gives you a few tips. Now, what's the biggest seller? Surprise, surprise. It's a 1 month listing, but it's the entire store, right? That is entire bundle, right? The big one. Let's have a look at this. Gives you lifetime access. Now look at this. This is fantastic. When you the tags for, I'll just show you something. Let me show you something, guys. Check this out. Let's analyze this a little bit further. This is 9,000 plus images. Literally everything that this seller has done is what they're selling. Okay, and this is what they're getting. They're getting everything, right? Everything, guys. Again, can you see the layout is a similar thing? It shows you that the mini bundles are all included. It's another bestseller, guys. All these mini bundles are included in this entire whole store bundle. Now, and then again, answering the questions. I love this. Like, simple, look, 300 DPI quality, transparent, background details, and again showing you what these images would look like with a selection of their clip arts, right? Now, check it. It's on a sale, as per usual. Look, 20 plus in a basket. Very popular. Remember, you got to take into account that it's actually on a sale, so they're not actually getting that when it's sale. Only when the sale's off will they actually get the amount that it says. Okay, but still a lot of money, guys. It's still doing fantastically well. And then when we just analyze a little bit more on their title, if you notice, they've got in bold whole store ultimate bundle. Okay, let me just show you something. Okay, and that's kind of without me even looking, because I know about this. Now check, these are some of the tags that they're ranking for, right? These are some of the tags that they're using. Yeah, so look at this whole school. Let me just move this slightly, guys. Look at this whole shop bundle. This whole shop bundle has a volume of 572, which is really good, and only a competition of 1,981. It has a massive keyword score. Now this is what I'm talking about. Whole shop bundles sell really well right now. Okay, whole shop bundles, and that applies for any kind of niche that you're doing. Look at this. Entire shop is another keyword. Has a volume of 326 and only a competition of 609. The keyword score is 540. So this is driving a lot of the sales, guys. Are driving a lot of sales because people firstly love a good deal. There's got 9,000 images. It's on a sale, and it's being driven by look at these keywords. Look at that, and they have the keywords here, so you can see they've got it in bold. Look, whole store, right? Bundle, ultimate bundle. So if you have a whole store, entire bundle, whole shop bundle, then guys, you got to do this. You got to do it, but obviously you got to build up your images, because you want to be able to have a lot of images. Me personally, you could have a whole store bundle from maybe, I would say, for it to be worth it, maybe say 5,000 images or so. I mean, this one's got 9,000 plus. Yeah, for it to be feel like a proper entire store. But obviously you can start with 5,000, then you can build it up and make it obviously 10,000, 15, 20,000. Obviously take a bit of time, but you can start off with a smaller entire store and then build it up. But guys, these are the things that you need to do. Remember, this does apply to many different digital product niches, but these are some tips of what some recent sellers that are making amazing money are doing, and things that you guys can still implement and get those things done. So guys, if you did love the video, please hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. Don't forget to share, guys. Don't forget, check out the videos that are coming next. Don't forget, check out all the links in my description, and I shall see you on the next video.